makes me grounded, because I know what it feels like for pictures to be posted and stuff, and you know kind of what's really going on. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Mahogany. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Mahogany. As I said, I create a lot of content that focuses on healing, glowing up, getting back to yourself, finding yourself, motherhood, and entrepreneurship. So if that sounds like something you're interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. It is Monday, y'all, and I am feeling so good this morning. We have some errands to run this morning, the kiddos and I. As you see, everyone's back there except Marcel. He's at summer camp, and Justin didn't go to summer camp with him this year because Justin has a ABA program that he does at home where a therapist comes in and helps him, and they work on critical things that he needs to know to function on the everyday basis, really fine-tuning the skills that he already has, but just making him even better at it, and then also preparing him even the more for first grade. Of course, he passed kindergarten along with his brother, but just giving him that prep so that when he hits first grade, like, he already in there. I'm talking about in it, okay? He ain't lacking nothing. So before we head home, I have a few errands that we need to run. And so I got the boys some breakfast. Y'all already know what they wanted, them golden arches. So of course, that's what I grabbed them since we didn't eat breakfast at home. Typically we eat breakfast at home. I really love making breakfast for the boys. If you've been a OG of my channel, or even if you subscribed like a month ago, you know that I cook breakfast at home frequently, pancakes, all type of different assortments. And so this morning they're having McDonald's so that we can run our errands and get everything that we need to get done. So I just wanted to open up the vlog and say, hey, I love y'all. I want to pray for y'all real quick. Lord God, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up, starting us on our way. God, I just pray that you lead and guide us in this day, God, and we just thank you for every blessing, God, and we just ask you to forgive us of our sins, known and unknown. And God, we just want to invite you into this day to just be our Lord and to just direct our path, God, because we know with you we can conquer it all, God. With you we can see it through, God. With you we are the head and not the tail. And so God, we thank you for every blessing that is on the way. And God, we thank you that before this month is out, you will call our name for a miracle. And God, we are in expectancy of that. So let's go ahead and get into the vlog, and comment down below how y'all doing. Let's do a quick check-in. I'm not even gonna say a quick check-in. Let's just do a check-in. How's your mental going? How's life going? This is a safe space, so feel free to comment whatever is going on in your life, and either I'll comment back or someone will comment back and basically encourage you, because that's what we're all about: encouragement, positivity, and all things like that. So let's go ahead and get going. Y'all ready? How everything tasting? Yeah, you can't even hear them say good. Okay. It good? All right, y'all. First stop of the day is CVS. So, guys, I get here and I realize that they don't open until 9 and it's 8:42. So I guess we'll just sit here and chill. Since I already drove over here. So Maverick is having a whole meltdown because he keeps dropping his trucks, y'all, on the floor, and I picked him up like 1,000 times, and he just does it all over again. Got his medication, about to pull over so I can, well, get out of this line so I can get Maverick's toy, y'all. He is sending me, like, we had to wait probably about 15 minutes. He dropped it, I know, probably 15 times. Stop dropping it, okay? Here.
Mama.
Here. You happy? What? Oh, you thought I was leaving? I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere. To get out and get your trucks. So y'all, I'll put the vlog on the screen, but basically when Justin and Marcel were headed to kindergarten, I had talked to his pediatrician about getting him on a medicine that could help him just focus, because what a lot of people were saying, well, not a lot of people, a lot of specialists were saying that worked with him was that, yes baby, I got it, was that, you know, of course he was really smart and he loved to learn, but it would take him probably about, in his different sessions with occupational therapists, speech therapists and everything, it all would be a reoccurring thing where they would say, we got this 30-minute or hour session with Justin, and it's like we can't get through to him until like the last 10 minutes. Like we're trying to get him to focus all the other time, and it's not until the last 10 minutes that we're able to really finally have gotten him settled and focused, and then by then the session is over. And so he would be accumulating all these hours of time with these therapists, but all in all, he might have 2 sessions a week that are an hour or 2 hours total, and he would only be getting 10% out of that. After really advocating for him having to switch pediatricians, that was a part of it, because one pediatrician didn't want to do it, despite me, you know, expressing like, hey, I feel like this is really going to shift things for him, change things for him. So after switching pediatricians, continuing to advocate, and working with the pediatrician, we were able to find something that works for him. Of course, I can't share it because I'm not a doctor, and I can't take on any liabilities for if you try the medicine and it doesn't work for your child or something happens. But I just would say continue to advocate for your child. If you feel like your child may need something for autism or ADHD or ADD or anything like that, just advocate, and don't, you know, if you have to switch, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to get what you need for your child. Because when I tell you, if you've been watching my channel, you know the huge difference that it has made. And the medicine really stays in his system, not even for a full day. I mean, you can tell when it wings off, like, and it stops working. So it usually works like a full school day, and I give it to him 7 days a week. I used to do like 5 days a week because I'm like, he only needs it when he's in school. But they told me to do it 7 days a week, and I understand why you need 7 days a week, because it's like the consistency for his body and brain and all of that. Y'all, they rushing me to go. Wait, Mateo, I'm talking. Y'all. And so I just wanted to share that it's been going really, really well. What letter is that? What letter? A is for apple. Good. All right. Justin, do you see a dog? Look, do you see a dog? Perfect. What color is this one? What color? What color? Yellow. All right, look. When you take red and blue, you get, what color is that? Purple.
Here.
11 and a half or a 12 for him, most likely a 12 for growing. Alright, you. Yes, Bunny?
Y'all, so it was a bad thunderstorm last night. I mean, it sounded like a darn tornado or something was coming through here. It was crazy. And so I had woke up this morning to work out. Yeah, the storm that blew my kids' chairs away. I'm kind of looking at people's yard to see if like some of my chairs are over there. But right now everything is still kind of wet, so hopefully when it dries I can go kind of like looking for my stuff. My trash can like tried to fly away. Darn. But it was crazy, y'all. My kids were crying. I was trying to console them. I was a little nervous, like, oh my gosh, what was going on? Because the water was hitting the house so hard and the wind was blowing. It was just crazy. And to me, it came out of nowhere because I don't even remember it being predicted. But yeah, so Wow. And it's currently morning time. Man, that's crazy. So maybe we can find the rest of the chairs. So far, I found 3. 2 of my orange ones and 1 that is back in the back of the yard. So I'm missing 2 more because Maverick didn't have one. Hope I can get my son little chairs. And if I would have known a storm like this was coming, I would have like brought some stuff in, but I've never had to worry about nothing like this. So crazy. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. It's honestly been a very chill vlog. Just a pretty much few days in our life, what's been going on. When it came to the storm, y'all, it definitely was unexpected, as I had shared. And I talked to one of my neighbors, and they were pretty much saying that they believe the Weather Channel or the meteorologists and stuff underestimated how bad the storm was going to be, because usually they send out a warning saying bring your stuff in and all of that, and they didn't do that, and they ended up having some stuff damaged as well. And so it was just kind of crazy and definitely unexpected. But I'm doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching this videos to the end. As you guys saw, we did some shoe shopping, got the boys' size so that I knew what size they were wearing, because y'all know when I went and bought the Vans maybe 2 months ago, I think it was about 2 months ago, if that. Y'all, them boys' feet grow so fast. I kid you not, especially Justin and Marcel. I don't be knowing what be going on. Y'all comment down below if this is a boy thing, but what is it? I'm talking about feet be growing like crazy. I'm talking he'll go up a whole size like overnight, literally. I'm like, especially Marcel. So got them sized again because I wanted to make sure as I order shoes online and different things like that, they actually have the right size and everything. So whoo-wee, man, being a mama, boys, is no joke at all. Like, I'm just learning so much about just sizing and video games. I had posted something on my Instagram story the other day, and there was a game for their Nintendo Switch that was $79, and I'm like, 79, like 1 cent less than, it was $79.99. I'm like 1 cent less than $80 for a game. And I'm just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I had already got one game. And so it's like, woo-wee, the price is getting on up there even more. And I think that game was $49.99. And so it's just like, oh, how many games y'all buying a year? Like once a month? And I was also trying to figure out, was there ways that you can share the game between the Switches? But I haven't figured that out. So far you got to buy the game individually. Let me know if y'all know something about, or y'all sons know something about how you can share the game across the 2 Switches or something like that. Let me know, please. Let me know, okay? But as we just get ready for the upcoming school year, you know, I know a lot of single mamas that watch my channel. I see your comments and I just hear you guys, and I just wanted to let you know that I hear you. I see your comments, and I'm trying to create content that speaks to what you guys are going through from my own experiences, or just some encouragement that I can give you guys. And as the school year is coming up, as I said, I cannot believe I'm going to have 4 boys in elementary school. Life comes at you fast. Life comes at you fast. I first started off with 2 and now immediately 4, but I'm excited that they're growing up. But that also comes with challenges as a single parent, and I get it. You know, it's not easy at all. I'm always the first to say, especially when you're not getting the financial support or the different forms of support that you need. I'm big on, I don't care that there's a stigma, single moms, they can do it, da, 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 da. You deserve the 50-50 support out the gate, period. That's when it comes to physical support. That's when it comes to financial support. You deserve that. And you know, of course, we know moms that made it without it. You know, my mom, she did it, you know, in different situations and stuff. But shoot, she only had 2 kids. I got 3 times that. And that's not to, you know, at all knock how hard it can be when you have 1 kid, 2 kids. But I really feel like, especially with me having 6, I need that 50-50 support, period. And me not getting the support that I deserve, it does make it tough. But one thing that I am doing is trying to plan ahead. So we know the school year is coming up, making sure that shoes are already being ordered, book bags, clothes. That way you have ample amount of time to budget accordingly, so that each child is getting the amount that they need, and it's not you feeling crunched or pressured. Maybe seeing if family members could possibly help. I don't know what your situation is, but these are just things that I'm naming that you could possibly do. But the biggest thing that I'm doing is definitely planning ahead, ordering things before the other school year was even over, when they had shorts and shirts and stuff on sale, so that when the boys go back, they super fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that stuff on, and not just the first week, not just the second week. I'm talking about week after week after week after week. But listen, if you can't do that for your child, you're still a great mom. But I'm just saying, that's what planning ahead does, especially when you're doing it by yourself. And so that's that. I did see some comments where people were just talking about how, in some cases the co-parent shows up just for like photo ops. They'll go get them for a little bit, and then they'll bring them back and post stuff online like they're the best dad in the world and stuff like that. And I hear you. The thing is, I have grounded myself in knowing is that God sees it all. You don't have to get online and explain this or explain that or post about this or get under their post and say this and that. People know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Their family, if they know what they're doing. And so you don't have to prove anything. You don't have to say anything. Just do your part and just know that God sees it all. And because God sees what you're doing, He's going to reward you accordingly. So I hope that you are able to hold on to that truth, and that truth is able to carry you just through your situation and just through your single mom journey, because that's what carries me through, and that just what keeps me grounded, because I know what it feels like for pictures to be posted and stuff, and kind of what's really going on and different things like that. And so it is what it is. And just stay grounded, and just keep going, and know that you are doing a great job, an amazing job. And when you get a break, take it, whether it's once a month, every other weekend, I don't know, do whatever you can to get the break that you need, because when you aren't getting that support you need, like I said, whether it be financial, physical, whatever it is heavy to carry that other person's part. But you're doing it, you're showing up, and I want you to know that you're doing a great job, and I love you so much, and I'm rooting for you. Okay, I'm rooting for all y'all. I love everyone who shows up for my channel, who watches and support. It means so much to me and also my family, so thank you. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Get up. You see what you can be. You gotta want it. Work for it. Love yourself through the good and the bad. Hold your head up high. You're not gonna stay down forever. Hey guys!
Thank you for doing this. You've been a huge inspiration to me.
All right, everybody say cheese!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not the girl I used to be.
I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be. Available now, wherever books are sold. Podcast coming soon.